M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Promiscuous mode, GD-88 or GD-88. Does it work? Now, there are different definitions of promiscuous mode from different manufacturers. Some people say you can listen to all talk groups on all slots or both slots on any color code. Others don't. Others say you can listen to any color code, and then they'll say another one will say you can listen to any slot, etc. So I'm just going to test it on the Kaidera or the GD-88. So right now we are on the left side, we're on talk group 91. I'm not connected to talk group 91. All my hotspots and my repeater is disconnected. We're just going radio to radio, okay? And I'm going to transmit, and this is on color code 3. Now let's just check if let's just hold this down. So at the moment, promiscuous mode is off. So if I transmit now, 1 2 1 2, you can't hear a thing. 1 2 1 2. So that's on color code 3. That's on color code 1. So let's turn it on and see if we can hear anything. Promiscuous mode is on. Now let's talk. M0FXB, M0FXB. Nothing's happening, okay? Now let's go to talk group 91, slot 1, and that will be color code 1 as well. Let's just transmit there. And you can tell that just by the volume there. But that's working straight away. Now let's change the actual talk group number. So this is now on 2353, and we'll transmit again. Now don't forget, this one is on talk group 91. Again, you can tell by the echo that it's going to, I'll just hold it away. M0. Okay, you can see that's working fine. But let's turn promiscuous mode off. So it's off now. We're only receiving on the A band. I've muted the B band. Remember, these are on 2 different talk group numbers. Let's try again. M0FXB. So to me, the device is receiving on all talk groups anyway, regardless. So that's an interesting one. Now I do tend to put all of my channels into one receive group, and that is because in the past, if I didn't, I couldn't hear them. And so you'll see on my co-plug, it will say RX1, which you can see here, receive group. We're on RX1, and this is my co-plug if you want to check it using the MM7DBT software. Have a good look at my setting. So, I mean, you check it out for yourselves. My tests are that it did work on the color code part, but it seems to let all of the talk groups through anyway, which is quite weird. Let's try one more. That's my hotspot, that won't work. 2351, 2352. 1 2, test, test, test. That's not letting it through, okay? Let's hold down promiscuous mode on. Let's see if it starts letting it through. 1 2, 1 2, 1 2. So as you can see, in that case, it did work. I'll just see what color codes they're on. Yeah, so looking at my co-plug, the receive group on H2353 is off. So I would say if you leave your RX group on, it's almost acting like promiscuous mode anyway, if you put them all in the same receive group, these different talk groups. But if it's off, I would say promiscuous mode did work. M0FXB, and then that's the different talk group numbers, both on color code 1 at the moment. Try again. M0FXB. So I think it does work, but depending on how you set your co-plug up, and I will just quickly show you the co-plug for the 2353. If you look here, 2353, look, color code 1, but receive group is off. I know with the latest firmware, they did improve that, and a few other things as well, like talk alias works excellent now. You know, you get the green writing on the screen if the talker alias is turned on this radio. You don't even need to upload the contacts. Also, DTMF, analog DTMF on this now works, where before it was digital. I have asked them, because we want to private dial. Now if you go menu, I think go to, is it contacts, manual dial, select. You can actually manual dial a talk group, but you can't select group. You have to do private, which means it will only contact someone, you know, an individual user with a DMR number. But on the Anytone, if you say hold down the 0, type in a talk group number just randomly there, and then push the hash, look, we can have either private, so that's direct, push it again, talk group, and that's what we need on this. I think it's fantastic radio. You've got to remember that this is 2 radios, that Anytone is 1 radio. You can only listen to 1 thing at a time. This Kaidera, for £200, it's 2 radios. I can listen to my HubNet analog or repeater device and a hotspot at exactly the same time. Got loads of hotspots here, and that's so this is like having 2 radios sat in front of me that work very well, very good audio, and they have fixed the turning down thing. Remember, the volume was a bit too loud. They fixed that as well. So I just think it's a very, very good device. It's probably my favorite DMR radio because it does so much, and they're always improving it, and they really do try, these companies. I know everyone complain that they don't, but no, they really do try. But if someone said to me, which DMR radio should I get, I'd probably always say get the Anytone, because there's so many co-plugs out there, there's so much support out there for this device, that it just makes sense. At least you're going to have half a chance. If you're new to DMR, you're going to have half a chance of learning if you get this radio. And it's also a very nice looking radio, very solid, robust, with a big battery and all the rest of it. So this is probably the one I'd recommend for anyone that wants that support. So thanks for watching my channel. Catch you on air. Bye for now.